Hey everybody, welcome back here to JVO TV, and today we're going to be talking about why... Excuse me. Yeah?
Where's my phone at?
Sorry, but we had to take your phone away for this video because social media doesn't exist in this video.
No social media.
Nope.
What do you mean, no social media?
Just what I said, social media doesn't exist. Not on JVO TV right now.
Listen, finish this video up so I can get my phone back, please. Jesus.
Okay, we'll finish the video. As you guys know, this video is about why social media doesn't exist. So we're going to take a look at some other concepts I have on it to see what the world would be like if social media did not exist. Let's get it. Now, to begin to understand social media, we have to take it back to a time when social media didn't exist, so we can get an idea of what social media would be like if it didn't exist today. Let's see. Let's take it back before 1997, when less than 2% of the world's population actually used the internet. What was life like back then? How did people communicate their needs and wants? We have to say cell phones were less than stellar at the time, so that's a no-go. Google, the greatest search engine that we know today, was a year from being created, and Yahoo had just gained traction and started to revolutionize the search engine industry. I think we can safely say that there were no forms of communication like there are today. So how did people make friends and create relationships? Well, I'll tell you. People actually talked to each other and had real face-to-face conversations, unlike today where nobody seems to be able to have a conversation without looking at their phone every 2 minutes. Come on, JVO, pay attention. Oh, my bad. My point being here is that people are a product of their era. Just like people dressed different in the 70s, people dressed different in the 80s, in the 90s and the 2000s. People even dressed, different today. I'm glad I never wore that. Could you imagine waking up and not getting a reminder about someone's birthday from Facebook and actually having to remember their birthday for yourself? Could you break out the old pen and paper to write down numbers again? No, I don't think so. Let's look into a major aspect of social media that doesn't get a lot of attention, and that is online dating. Online dating? How many of you have met someone online that you fell in love with or that you have a special relationship with? Well, guess what? If social media doesn't exist, that relationship doesn't exist. According to comparecamp.com, 30% of US adults have used online dating apps through some shape or form. Think about it. That's over 99 million people. No doubt that those numbers have increased recently, but you get my point. Could you imagine actually going on a date and not having someone's social media profile to look up before you actually date them or having a picture of them? No, some of you could and some of you couldn't. It all depends on you and your own personal preference. If social media didn't exist, then online dating wouldn't exist. Something I think is sorely needed, especially in the times that we're going through. Now, let's look at another topic that can either benefit or harm you depending on how you look at it, and that is misinformation through social media. I'm sure some of you heard the term over the course of these last couple of years. You know, that whole fake news thing.
News. Fake 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 news. It's fake.
Okay, we get it. Fake news. Fake news is exactly like misinformation in that it can lead to dangerous situations of the mind and have you believe something that is not quite the facts. With many news media sites distorting the facts,
Sharing of biased and false
News has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish things that aren't true without checking facts first. Unfortunately, some members of media use those platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think, and this is extremely dangerous.
and social media platforms delivering misinformation, you may think to yourself, how do I find out the right information and figure out who's telling the truth? That, my friend, is a question for another video. The question you should be asking is, if social media didn't exist, would misinformation be as widespread as it is today? Good question, Javo. In this 2019 survey, social media companies emerged as the leading source of user distrust in the internet, surpassed only by cyber criminals, with 75% of these surveys citing Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms as contributing to their lack of trust. Whether you choose to believe any of these ideas I have are real, you have to admit that social media not existing could possibly help out humanity. But in reality, social media does exist, and we have to accept the facts. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm interested to see what you guys think on the topic. What would you do if social media didn't exist? We had a part 1, and this is part 2 for you guys. Now, I do have some more ideas, but we're going to try to expand it out to other videos and other avenues for you guys. I'd like to see what you want to see next. Go ahead and comment down below and tell me what you think and what we can work on. I really appreciate all my watchers and viewers. Go ahead and like and subscribe for me, because it helps the channel and it gives us the motivation we need to continue. I appreciate you, and until next time, be safe.